Hi guys, welcome back to Crazy Bake. Today we're going to be doing a white chocolate fudge cake. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm going to get the tripod set up, sort out all the ingredients, and then we'll crack on with the video. I am following it from a recipe. Excuse me. But I've changed it up slightly. So yeah, I'll say I sort out the ingredients and then we'll crack on with the video. Right, hi guys, here's all the ingredients set up. I'll run through it all. So we have 300 grams of margarine, 150 grams of white chocolate. We have 5 eggs, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We have caster sugar. We have light soft brown sugar. We have 300 grams of sour raisin. The sugar is 150 grams each, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. So they're the ingredients we're working with today. So let's crack on with the video. Right, so I just started this off because you have to let it cool down. So it's the margarine. It does work with margarine, I've done it before. And white chocolate, you're melting it down. Just got the last bit to go in. Just over a hot pan of water. Now all the white chocolate has gone to the bottom of the pan, which is what you want to try and get off. You don't want it to stick. So there you go, just got to let that cool down. There you go, it's all melted. That's what you want it to look like. You've got to rest it now for 10 minutes. And we'll crack on for the next part. Right, so after your chocolate has set for about 10 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to pour it into a bowl and then add your eggs one by one. Also, I did forget to say there was, I said 150 grams of chocolate. It was 250 grams of white chocolate in there. Then bits in there, just white chocolate that hasn't melted. Now I'm going to use a mixer. Hand one. Now add your eggs one by one. On a crack. At this point, adding one by one, it should start to thicken up. Where's my tea towel? Excuse me. So as you probably noticed, I did start the video off like that this morning, doing it because I knew it had to set for roughly about 10 minutes. And I thought most of you know how to obviously melt down chocolate and butter or margarine over a saucepan. Just get a saucepan, a little bit of water in the bottom, a glass dish on top so the water's not touching the dish. Heat the water, turn it off, and then just keep stirring until it's melted. Right, so all that is done now. Just discard of that. Now we're going to add the sugar, bit by bit. White sugar, and then the light brown. It looks dark on camera, but it is light. So we're going to add a bit of that and a bit of this. Tell you what I'll do, I'll mix them together. So just adding it bit by bit. It smells so nice. Then we're going to add in our vanilla extract. Give that a stir. And then our flour and baking powder. Just going to put our baking powder in with our flour. There you go. And just add that bit by bit. If you can see it better. There. For the next part, you want three, roughly 20 inches. These are near enough, they're just slightly under. You want 3 tins, or if not, you can do it in 2 big tins, really, it doesn't matter. And then we're just going to get our cake cases that are already done, our giant cake cases. Like so. We're going to get our scoop and literally just divide the mixture. Just divide the mixture between all 3. Right, so once they're all divided, got to stick them in the oven. 180 Celsius, 160 fan, gas mark 4, for roughly about 20 to 25 minutes until obviously the skewer comes out clean. You don't really want to try and burn them. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the oven on. Now I've put mine on gas mark for 25 minutes. See you in 25 minutes. Okay, as you can see, they've been out of the oven. They've rested, they're completely cool. As you can see, they have slightly burned, and that's because I actually had to go over and pick my niece up because she was being a little pain and wouldn't get ready for preschool. So they did slightly burn. They're actually meant to turn out like this. I've just turned it upside down. But it doesn't matter if you burn them. But it obviously looks better if it's white, to represent white chocolate fudge cake. So yeah, now what we're going to do is we're going to get onto the next part, which is making obviously the icing. You will need a saucepan, an oven-proof dish or glass bowl, a little bit of water in the bottom, boil it up so it's not touching the bottom. Mine's not touching the bottom. You don't want the water to touch your glass dish. I'm going to put in there 200 grams of white chocolate. I'm going to melt that down over a slow heat. 200 grams of icing sugar. 200 grams of margarine, or you can use butter. Let's go over here. You just want the water to slowly boil before it should start. I'll turn it off and it'll slowly melt. And while that's doing that, if we go back over here, we can mix our flour and our margarine together. I'm just going to mix it up with a spoon first before I get the whisk out. Like so. Also, when you pour your white chocolate in, if it is a bit runny and you want it thicker, just add a little bit more icing sugar. That is mixed together at the minute. Now let's finish off with our white chocolate.
Yeah, bro.
Making a white chocolate fudge cake. Now I've turned it off the heat, and the rest is slowly melt with the hot water. Go back over here. And just put our white chocolate straight into here. Wrong way. You want to try and do it before it goes hard. You don't want it just set. Yeah, try and get every little bit. Just get my whisk and whisk it all together. Like so. Oh wow, that's really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more icing, just because I want it a little bit more thicker. There's roughly about 50 grams there. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that in the fridge just to chill before I obviously spread it on. Right. It's been in there, it's not fully set, but it'll do, and then I'll stick it back in the fridge. As I say, get quite a lot. You got to always save this for a couple of weeks. And make some little buns or something. last layer. Right, it's been out the oven, out the fridge, sorry. It's gone slightly harder more. Now I'm going to put some Malteser buttons on mine, just to change it up with a white chocolate. I thought you can grate white chocolate over the top, but then you're not really going to see it much. There. There you go, just a few around the edge, just to change it up slightly. Let's cut into it. Oh, it's so soft. Look at that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this back into the fridge very quickly. So there you go. Let's give it a taste. Oh, it's so fluffy. Wow. White chocolate. Oh. The white chocolate mixed into the sponge and the white chocolate icing. That is really nice. And the cake is so soft. Just to try again. And it's just slightly warm. So yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also turn the little bell notification on so you get notified whenever we upload a video. So yeah, that is really nice. If you make that, you're going to enjoy it. So yeah, like I say, thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys next time with another cooking video. Bye for now.